Hey folks, check out my Mottled Houdan. You don't gotta buy these boring breeds of chicken anymore. If you want to buy chickens who look cool but also have a purpose other than just being ornamental, these little fellas would be a good addition to your flock. And there's a few reasons for that. Alright, let's take it back. These guys are French. Long story short, they come from, and you're never gonna guess this, Houdans. They were made popular in the 1800s, but supposedly are almost 2,000 years old, since they're thought to have been bred from breeds from back in the Roman times. Just like most other birds I own, their super sick hairdos can impair their vision. Notably, these guys look a lot like Polish chickens at a first glance, but you can tell them apart in a few ways, starting with their toes. These little fellas have 5 toes and polka-dotted legs. Most other chickens only have 4 toes. They're bigger than Polish chickens too. These guys do have some baller head feathers and they are always bearded, while sometimes Polish are not. In America, they have kind of a V-shaped comb, but originally their combs were supposed to be shaped like butterflies, like with their wings open. Plus, a super fun fact I learned today from the happychickencoop.com. Most Houdan chickens have a mottled appearance because 1/3 to 1/2 of their black feathers contain white V-shaped tips. But what makes this breed interesting is that every time they molt, their feathers will grow back with even more white coloring than before. That's why older mottled Houdans appear whiter than they were before, and their younger counterparts.
But I'm not done yet!
Houdans lay a lot of eggs, especially compared to other chickens in my flock. I'm not saying these guys are useless, I'm just saying they're ornamental. They average 150 to 250 eggs a year, and the eggs are pretty big too. They're supposed to be pretty yummy birds, but I personally would never eat Dolly. Unless I was like really hungry, but I would never eat Dolly. But yeah, most of the chickens I own are borderline useless and wouldn't really give you much of a meal, nor would they lay you a lot of eggs. If I'm lucky, my silkies will give me like 2 eggs a year, but not these guys. These guys will give you lots of eggs. They're described as efficient in terms of egg laying to food eating ratio. And if you're like me and you live in the desert, this is a pretty safe breed to get. They're good in the heat and alright in the cold too. But look out though, because their cool hairdos can actually freeze. They're adorable as chicks, and they have like this little polka dot on their head, and even little chick beards. In terms of their personality, I get along with them quite nicely. They're gentle little fellas, although sometimes the roosters come out a little bit spicy. But again, due to the lack of vision from their overgrown hairdo, they can be kind of jumpy. They like to forage a lot, but may have a hard time seeing predators. But yeah, we classify these guys as friendly and easygoing. Although they're rare and almost went extinct, you can still get one. If you want to buy one, check out getting some delivered from a hatchery online. That's what I did. I have no regrets. Well, that's all I have to say about Houdans. You should get one. Thanks again for watching, and every time you subscribe, it helps my channel a lot.